Said that was the last video that I was going to make about how inmates live in these facilities. But we have no activities, no programs with activities, no dances. We don't have music, none of that. They sell you tablets, these tablets that you can buy. You're supposed to be able to load music on, and they tell you radios on them. The radios never work. The radio doesn't work on these tablets. They're about $80. They got them more expensive, like $120. But the radios never work on these tablets. So most people still have to buy their music from JPEG, or a song from JPEG. But they put it on paperwork that they're giving us activities. They will put posters up, those are posters saying that on a certain day we're going to have this big activity with games, food, chicken, because we don't get chicken. So you know everybody wants a fried chicken. And the thing is, they say they're giving out prizes. If you participate in the games, they're giving out prizes. But none of the things they ever put on these posters, but they want to make it look like on paperwork that they're giving us these activities. So this particular day, they said it was going to give us fried chicken for playing the game, stuff like that. There was no games. They only had one thing out there to play. Actually, two. They had a thing you can play basketball, and they had a volleyball to play volleyball. There were no other activities, no games. But see, the night before, when they said they was giving out these prizes, the inmates that work at these facilities came about, and they were asking the other inmates for their canteen for donation towards these prizes. That's what I'm saying. Ask the inmates for donation to give for these prizes. So I sit out there. I'm waiting for some games to play or something to play. But there is no games. None. There was never any fried chicken that they said was going to be on that poster. Nobody got fried chicken. There was none of that. So they put up this paperwork so they can write it off that they're giving us activities which there actually aren't. Another thing that bothers me is in the past, when you had a family member or a friend in jail, you could send them packages. If they could tell you they want a box, they can get a box every quarter or something like that a year. And they could tell you what they want in a package, and your people will buy the stuff, and they mail it, and then the officers will search it to make sure there's no contraband or no drugs in it, and they will give it to the inmates. They have stopped that. All the places that you can order packages for your family members are in catalogs, and all these catalog places are owned by law enforcement. The prices are so high. The prices are very high in these catalogs. So they don't allow your family members to send you packages anymore, because if you need like a comb, because they don't provide you a comb, you have to go to these catalogs and purchase items that you can't get there. And some of the catalogs, a box of salt that excuse me, a box of salt that you would buy in the store for like 35 cents, 50 cents, excuse me, choking me, 50 cents costs $3.50 for a box of salt. $3.50 for a box of salt. Everything is ridiculously high in them catalogs. And it's just unheard of. And then they tell you that you can do promotions. If you buy $150, your family buy $150 more merchandise, you can get such and such amount of free items that cost a little less. But they never send you this item. You never get everything you've ordered in these boxes. And there's a certain weight it has to have. So they manipulate it, say you're over the weight, or they were out of certain things, but you never get everything that you ordered in these boxes. And a lot of times, they double bill you. So, you might order an antenna, but they charge you for 2 antennas. It's crazy. Those little rinky-dink televisions that they sell you, because people want to watch TV. They sell you TV, and the TV runs from $200, like $170 to $300 for a TV. Then you have to buy the parts that go to it. You have to buy the antenna. The TVs comes with no speakers. So you have to buy headphones. And the thing about these TVs is to make sure everybody buy one. If the TV is sitting right in front of you like that, you can watch the screen. But if you have a roommate that want to sit next to you and watch the screen and lay in another bed, they can't see it. Because the screens are set up where only the person sitting directly in front of them could see them. Anybody else seeing some kind of black stuff, it's crazy to make sure that everybody buys their own TV. And like I said, they don't come with speakers, so even if your roommate wanted to watch TV, they could not hear what was being said. So they have set the system up to pour money out of people's pocket. And it's false advertising. A lady I know, I'm going to stick this in there while I can, while it's on my mind, about the GED classes. Deborah, one of my cellmates, has been stuck in the GED class for 14 years. For 4 years. For 4 years, taking a GED class. So, and she has a high school diploma and she has college education, but she can't prove it. So she's been stuck in the GED class for 4 years. But they do the false advertising in these catalogs. Access, Union, Walking Horse, packages. I think it's 4 catalogs that they let the inmates order out of. And like I said, all of these packages companies are owned by law enforcement. A woman I know ordered me some bacon. I was looking in the catalog. She said, well, order you something for some stuff she owed me, some items she purchased. And she said, pick out what you want. And I saw some bacon. I hadn't had bacon in a long time. I saw some packages of bacon. So the sliced bacon is more expensive. So I decided to order 6 packages of crumbled bacon. Because on the street when I buy crumbled bacon, it's bacon bits. It's not whole bacon, but it's big chunks of bacon. So I decided to get 6 packages of crumbled bacon, which was $3.95 per package. And they only sent me 3 instead of 6. But false advertising. I look at the size of the package of that bacon. This is it. I kept this. Look at that little tiny bag. $3.95. And it wasn't crumbled bacon. It was bacon bits. Bacon bits. And the bag was full up to about here. That little tiny bag costed $4 with that much bacon in it. Bacon bits, not crumbled bacon. The things they sell these people at the prices they sell them are ridiculous. But in the catalog, it looks like a big bag of bacon for $4. That's what I got. The bacon bits, they're a little less than half a pack, $4. So it's all about taking money from these people. Like I said, the prices are extremely high. $3.50 for a box of salt. Okay, I think that's all I could think of. But that's why they stopped allowing your family members to send you packages, because the food that your family members, the noodles, potato chips, stuff like that, Kool-Aid, you can buy $15. But these packages, if you spend the same amount that you would buy in the store for $15, will run you between $65, and when you get to paying shipping and handling, $65 to $75 or more. But $15 worth of food supplies. Alright guys, I'm going to end this one. This is going to be the last one for today. Look at that little tiny bacon bits for $4. But it says crumbled though. Alright guys, Love you. Be prepared. Didn't want to be aware.